Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and we have the Dagger Knives Parrot here. This is one I've been trying to get for a while. It's pretty unique. One, it's a very large knife. This is like 10.5 inches long. Number two, it's a button lock, but it's a unique button lock because it's not on a regular plunge like a regular button lock. This actually uses a liner similar to the Spyderco smock, where it's actually a liner and then there's just a button hooked up to the liner. So it has very strong lockup, and it's not going to have the issues that regular button locks have with the spring and the plunge and everything. This is just a liner lock with a button on it. So very awesome, incredibly strong lockup, very large, super comfortable in the hand. The jimping is very effective. We have black micarta, and it does have a glass breaker back here. Reversible skull pocket clip. You guys know Dagger's trademark skull pocket clip. D2 steel, and this one's 1 out of 22. I think they're doing 22 of each version. I'm not sure how many exactly they're going to do, but they do have different versions. This one's just the all blacked out version. Now it does have great jimping on the flipper tab. Nice strong detent, and man, does it come out hard. It has a beautiful blade shape, man. This is such a useful blade shape, but I can't help but think of this is a fighting knife. This is definitely a knife that's set up for, self-defense and things like that, while also being very awesome all at once. Now, one issue is that it's a straight back. Why is that an issue? Well, the issue is that the flipper tab, it's a strong detent. It's hard to pull back like this. I wish the back of it kind of turned right here so it could be in my palm. It's so long. When I'm pulling down, it's like I'm pushing it down into my hand. So what I have to do is turn it sideways like this, grip it like this, and then flip it. And it flips great like that. No problems with it flipping like that. But, you don't really just go straight in on it. And you can push the button, which releases the liner, and swing it out. The lockup is just super solid. Man, very, very solid. Now, you can get up nice and tight to that blade, but it is a little pokey right there, so you're most likely going to use this spot right there. And you have so much blade length, you're probably not going to have to worry about catching that choil, as long as you don't, go all the way up to it, but you have plenty of blade length to take advantage of. It does come in a box that is magnetic. And yeah, just an awesome knife. This is just a first look. I will do a, full review. I do have a review coming on the other Dagger knives. Another very, very large one. We actually have 3 now in the studio, so you can see all the skulls. They're all nice and big. Awesome knives. And like I said, I do believe that they are more self-defense related, and they are very, very awesome. Now, I'm planning on doing kind of a self-defense video on these, because like I said, I do think that that's where they kind of land. That's like their corner. But they're still very useful for EDC. So I'm not saying that you couldn't get it, still use it for EDC, and then, have it as, somewhat of a self-defense knife. Thicker geometry. Now, I do notice it goes from thinner to thicker. And you can see how robust that spine is. And what I mean is, like, right here it's a little thick, then it gets thin right here. And then it gets thicker from here, from here to here to the tip, which makes this pretty strong for stabbing. It is kind of spike-like, but still would be, very effective at cutting, as long as you're not doing long-term slicing through dense materials. But for regular EDC stuff, it will be very fine. Just fine. Now, the button, if you just accidentally touch it, you're not going to disengage it. You actually do have to mean it. Like, I can push it all the way in and it falls, but if I just touch it, I'm not going to get nothing, because you do have to kind of, let's see where it breaks. So right there is, you can't see it because my finger's in the way, but right there. So right when it hits because like a liner lock, it has a detent right there. So if you get to there, you hit a detent just like on a liner lock, but when you push the button, you move that out of the way. But just like a liner lock, when you like disengage it, you can let it hit the liner, or sorry, the detent ball before it falls. But it's easy to just push it right out of the way with the button lock. But yeah, just a quick look at it. I will try to link whatever I can down in the description for you guys. These are going to sell quick. They're not going to last long. I guarantee that. So if you do want to get one, get it quick because I've been trying to get it for a while. So that says a lot. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.